Good evening from the SBC newsroom on this Monday, 8th of January. The news summary for this evening. For several years, there has not been much news on bed bugs, when in the past, bed bugs were a common pest in many households in the country. However, since late last year, several households have been reporting the presence of bed bugs in their homes. The Ministry of Health recorded 7 cases of the bedbugs last year and 1 so far this year. All 8 cases have been recorded on Mahe. Myrna Ahmad, a senior public health officer at the Ministry of Health, says there are several measures that people can take if they find bedbugs on their premises, and they can also call the ministry for support.
We have recorded some cases of bedbug infestation at certain premises. So what we are advising the general public is to take the precautionary measures like boiling of their clothes, keeping a good and clean environment around where they are staying, because bedbug infestation is usually affiliated with hygiene problems. So if you have a good level of hygiene, then you will be able to maintain the infestation. So like some people, they are using the normal insecticide that you can find in the shops for controlling the bed bugs. Yes, because it's the same base, it's a pyrethroid-based insecticide like we are already using here from the Ministry of Health. So if you need any further support from us, you can always contact the Ministry of Health for further advice and a better plan control of the infestation around your premises.
The second oldest person in Seychelles, Antoinette Barak, today celebrates her 105th birthday. Mrs. Barak is a resident of the Cascade district, the same as Noémie Benoit, who recently celebrated her 108th birthday. Cascade holds the record for having the oldest centenarians in Seychelles. Mrs. Barak says she's happy to have reached this age and to be surrounded by her children, family, and friends. The Director General of the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs, Denise Clarisse, presented her with a card and a basket of goodies offered by President Weval Ramkalawan. The district's MNA, Philippe Mozzi, and representatives of the Family Department also presented gifts to Mrs. Barak. For a third consecutive year, the School of Dance, in collaboration with the British High Commission, has organized a dance workshop for children of all ages. The children are learning skills and techniques from a professional British dancer. After the 5-day workshop, the participants will showcase what they've learned through a performance to be held this coming Saturday.
For a third consecutive year, the School of Dance, in collaboration with the British High Commission, organised a dance workshop for children of all ages. This workshop is to teach children a variety of skills and techniques used in modern dancing. This year's theme is Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare, who is a famous poet and actor. Colette Puar, who is the program's manager at the British High Commission, spearheaded this program since its launching 3 years ago.
Ravel Dinot has been coming to the Seychelles. This is his third trip now. We helped with the first trip, which was on La Digue, as mentioned before. However, the past 2 years has been sort of engaged fully by the British High Commission. It's a program that we really sort of appreciate, because it brings a dancer from London to work with local dancers and local students, and we feel that's very important. All the projects that we do in our shared values program works with local professionals here in Seychelles. It's an opportunity to bring children of all ages, both male and female, to come and learn from Chevelle, to dance and put a performance together based on a theme, which this year will be Romeo and Juliet.
British expert Chevelle Dinot has been facilitating the workshop for a third consecutive year as well.
This year I'm going to be working with the children with Romeo and Juliet. It's a very popular story, and I wanted to try and give it a different twist uh, and try and get the children to use their imagination. Let them use love, anger, and friendship. How can you portray that within dance? I feel like we've never done anything like that over here. As I said, this is my third time. So yeah, this time it's going to be using some different terminology, but yeah, I can't wait I can't wait to start. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I always feel like this at the beginning.
At the end of the workshop, the participants will showcase their new skills and techniques in a show this coming Saturday afternoon.
Seychelles is positive it will be selected among the 26 board members who will manage the Loss and Damage Fund. The fund's aim is to provide financial assistance to nations most vulnerable and impacted by the effects of climate change. So far, 792 million US dollars have been pledged. Since Seychelles is seen for its high income rather than its vulnerability, it will have a stronger voice as a board member on the mechanism to access the fund. The application to become a board member was made during the 28th UN Conference on Climate Change last December. It will be known by the end of the month who will be among the 26 countries to manage the Loss and Damage Fund. President Wavell Ronkalalawan will hold a live presidential press conference tomorrow, Tuesday, the 9th of January, for an update on decisions and actions undertaken so far following the 7th of December 2023 incidents. The head of state will also answer questions from members of the local media. This will be live as from 5 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon on SBC2, Radio Sicile, and SBC's YouTube channel. This brings us to the end of the news. Have a great evening. I'll be back at 8 with the news in Creole.